And a fair few of you on the channel then have asked for a review slash walk around video of this after you've seen it briefly. It's the Proton 1.3 GLS. I've got her running at the moment, just getting a bit warm to get her out of the garage. Got a bit of time this morning in between doing a few other jobs on a few other cars. It's not the nicest of days, a bit grey and windy, so if you do hear a bit of wind then that's because it is quite windy here in the UK today. So today's video we're going to be looking at this, my Proton 1.3 GLS triple valve MPI catalyst. Before we start the video, big shout out to everyone in Malaysia who has asked for an in-depth view of this. Actually known in the UK as the 1.3 GLS, but I believe this model, this version, is known as the SAGA Iswara. I hope I'm saying that right, over in Malaysia. So we're going to take a look at this today and we'll get it out onto the grass and we'll do a walk around video for you. So we're out of the garage now and ta-da! There she is. So this is my Proton 1.3 GLS edition in autumn bronze. Now it is quite a grey old day, as I said earlier, in the United Kingdom, so she looks a different colour in different lights, sometimes a bit pink, sometimes a bit gold, sometimes brown, sometimes salmon. And I'm going to give you a brief walk around the car first and foremost. So this is an L Reg, so this is 1993 in the UK, and this is the facelift edition. As you know, if you've seen some of my other videos, we have the 1.5s from 1989 and 1990. And this is just a brief overview of this car today. And I must point out that I know a lot of you have seen the other videos of the others and are saying, wow, brilliant condition. This is a bit of a work in progress. So there's a few things that I need to do with this one to get it to show condition and my sort of standards. I'll give you a brief walk around, having a look at all the car first, and then we'll take a look inside and we'll have a look at a few features on this one. If you're in the UK, these are the more common of the Protons still left on the road, the later ones, the 93, 94, very rare to find an early one, an 89 and a 90. And as I say, this is a facelift edition, so there's a few different things on this one. This is the Iswara, Kia Pride in the background there. That's also on the channel if you want to have a look at that. So that's a brief overview of a walk around the car. Things that I want to point out to you is that eagle-eyed viewers will spot that this is the GLS and it has got the later wheel trims on, or different wheel trims. This should have turbine wheel trims on, but trying to find those in the UK, very difficult at the moment, so always on the hunt for that. This is a sunroof model, came as standard. It's got a Webasto top slider 2 in this. A lot of people in Malaysia big fans of the sunroof editions from the UK. So the Webasto top slider 2, and we'll take a look at that in more detail later on. So things I want to point out on this car. I'm falling over you. So there's the outside, and there's a few bits that need doing. A few dents, a bit of paintwork here needs sorting out. But that's nothing major, and I'm going to get that sorted. So let's take a look inside quick. As you see, this paintwork is faded, it needs tidying up. So inside, not looking too bad. So we've got the door cards there. And this interior is different to my other Protons in that it is brown. So brown interior, in relatively good condition. Driver's seat's worn just a little bit. And I'm missing my sticker here that says Proton, so if anyone from Malaysia can send me a replica, get in contact because I need one of those. I know they're available. Single spoke steering wheel on this, as opposed to what I call the Atari, down and down single spoke here with the horn. waking up the neighbours. So this car has covered 41,959 miles. That's miles in the UK. There's our dash pod clocks. As I say, just got it out of the garage, a bit dusty. And inside the Webasto top slider handle, this is a manual sunroof, and we can close that. Let's go ahead and close that off. Close that off now. Put that away, and I've got the sun blind in there as well I purchased. The usual, the standard. We've got the Blaupunkt SQR29 radio, ashtray, cigarette lighter, little cubby hole for putting whatever you want to put in there, no idea what. Blowers, no aircon on this unit, no aircon, not really standard in the UK. Clock, and obviously bits and pieces there as well, glove box. So that's inside the driver's door. Still a bit windy, apologies. Interior at the back. Still nice. And I actually gave this a good clean recently. It wasn't dirty, it was just dusty. So I gave it a good old drill brush clean. There's a patch here. Water patch, you can just see. Need to sort that out, but now original Proton mats in the back. We've got back Proton mats there, in the middle and the side, missing them from the front again. If anyone in Malaysia has a couple of spare front Proton mats, I would be interested in acquiring some of them, so drop me a contact, drop me a message, or if in the UK of course, if you've got some Proton floor mats for the front. Yes please. Right, let's take a look around the car, into the boot. There's a interesting thing in the boot. Original dealer number plate on the back, but not on the front, it's been replaced. Spacious boot. Ta-da! They're making these Proton logos big nowadays, eh? I'm not going to put that on the front. I actually picked this up from a dealership. Big shout out to Jeffries at Bacton. If you need some Proton parts, Bacton. Sort of south of Thetford. Bit of rust here, usual places. Nothing bad, it's just surface. I haven't cleaned it really, but the boot actually is very good. Very spacious. Boot lid. And this needs cleaning. It had all sound deadening on when I got it. Proton sticker. Taking a look at the badges. Triple valve. MPI catalyst. Shut the boot lid properly. Clang. Nice and tinny. And then we've got the dealer sticker here. Homewood Motors of Enfield. That's where this car originally came from. Now in the back here, I am missing my UK Spec speaker grills. The previous owner upgraded it to these. They look period enough, but I would prefer them square. And I'm getting round to replicating the original stickers. This one has faded, only unleaded will do. Replicate those. Have a look in here. Yeah. Everything just needs a bit of a wipe down because I haven't got round to doing that yet. I've got so many different projects on the go. UK Proton security sticker. Passenger's side. Again, need the floor mat. Take a look in the glove box. Nothing in there, just some dust. We've got the UK tax disc from 1994, this one. L453OMM, PLG2, Proton 12 months. This is Russell Lane, London. 130 English pounds. Back in 94, that was for a year obviously. Proton recommend mobile. That's the oil. Front badge. Little tiny bit of sort of delamination on the front here, but something I can replace. They just pop in and out. RAC sticker, because these came with the RAC support. I think you got 12 months. And a Blaupunkt code sticker. Right, let's pop the bonnet and have a look under there. Now I will prepare you in advance for this. I have not done anything for the engine bay, and she's a little bit ropey. So once I get the engine open, I'll show you it. Okay, so we've got the engine bay open now, and there it is, the 12 valve Mitsubishi Magma engine. And as you can see, I've got a lot of work to do under here. A lot of cleaning, polishing, degreasing, just a general tidy up. I have, however, cleaned the brake fluid lid because I've replaced that recently. Here is the colour code, light brown, AC 16854, that is Burger Paints. And we've got all the original Proton stickers under here, and the details of when it's been serviced. When's that? 2011 at 32,767 miles. The synchro belt was changed, and then we've got an oil type sticker there as well. As I say, everything just needs a good old clean under here. And she has been sat in storage for a while, so the battery is not fully charged, which may mean that when I turn it on to start it up, we'll get an alternator belt. Oh no, first time on the key. There is the Magma engine ticking over like a charm. Bit of rust, tidy that up. As I say, everything needs a good old clean. Original stickers though, I like that. Not too bad under the actual bonnet. Again, that all had sound deadening on when I got the car. I've taken all that off. There she is then, the 1.3 GLS SAGA Iswara UK edition. Thanks for watching the video. If you've enjoyed it, let me know. Leave me a comment. Maybe you've got one of these tucked away. Maybe you've got some bits and pieces tucked away. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Get in contact. And let me know what you want to see next. Lots of different things ongoing. I keep teasing it. We've got this next to do if you want to see it. And check out my other videos, loads of other videos on there, different cars. The Kia Pride, we've just done one for that. We got one for the SELE. This is what we need to do. This is big in Malaysia. My 1.5 GL Black Knight. I'm doing some work on this today, which is why I've actually got this car out. I'm going to paint the steel wheels that came with the cars. So we'll talk about this in a couple of weeks, and we can talk about this. If you haven't seen the video for this one, this is the 1.5 SELE. That is on the channel. I'll put a little box that pops up at the end. And for those of you that aren't a fan of Protons but are a fan of something a little bit more different, we've also got this to review at some point. This is a 1949 Armstrong Siddeley Lancaster. British built car, English car. Might look at that later on as well. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll leave you with this. Proton.